where we choose, and how we choose.
Well, let's get more on this now. I'm joined by BBC Arabic's Saeed Shehata. Thanks for joining us, Saeed. We've been waiting for this announcement, haven't we? Iran, of course, denies any involvement in the original drone attack. What response has there been from Tehran to this US warning of retaliation?
Latest report said that Iran has told the US through indirect channels, if the United States strikes on the Iranian soil, Iran will hit back at the American interests and bases in the Middle East, and this may lead to the direct conflict. So far, there is no direct conflict between Iran and the US. So if this happens, I think it will be a direct conflict. And at the same time, there is pressure on Mr. Biden to launch attacks inside Iran, but the American administration tried to avoid that in order to de-escalate the tension and try to contain what's happening in Gaza, not to go outside of Gaza, but the problem is it's spreading.
Sure. I mean, 3 US soldiers died. The US says it has to respond. Lloyd Austin said they do want to respond in a way that avoids escalation. But do you think, no matter what the Iranians say, that they too share in that objective, that they also want to avoid an escalation?
Both of them, Iranian, are not or cannot, face the United States directly, and all the time or always they denying involvement and saying they are an independent group. They're doing that because of different reasons, especially the war in Gaza and defending, the Palestinian people. So Iranian all the time denying that. The United States also has no interest to do that because American elections coming and there is a problem inside America. There is more pressure on Mr. Biden. So I think American is not willing to go to another war, especially with Iran, because Iran has different groups, the Houthi in Yemen, Hezbollah, and the other, groups who are accused by the United States launching attacks. They launch more than 160 attacks on American bases in Iraq and Syria, and the latest one hit directly and killed 3 soldiers.
Okay, Saeed Shehata, we'll have to leave it there, but thank you very much for joining us today.